In this video, we'll see about the ABAP data dictionary structure. A structure is a group of components under a common name. A structure can hold the data, a single record, only at a runtime in the program, and it acts as a work area. Just like a table, a structure cannot store the data. Rather than it can hold a single record in the program runtime, it is also used to show the data on the screens, mostly to use for the internal table operations at the program runtime. A structure can be defined with three types. There is a flat structure, like you can see here. This is a structure named KNA1_FS that has the multiple components. The components can be of any data type. This can be character, it can be dates, it can be amount. So inside a structure, we can define the components of different data types. So flat structure means so all the components are individual component defined with single data element. And the nested means one inside another, like this. Suppose the main we have two components, name and address, and the name component is further having a separate structure, that is the first name and the last name. So these type of structures are called as the nested structure, like one inside another. And the deep structure means this structure contains a table type. The table type means it acts like an internal table that can store the record in the table at runtime. That is called a table type. So we'll see how to create a structure and also see the what is the difference between a table and a structure. So as we created this table, so if you see here, we're creating a table, we have to give the primary key. But in a structure, we don't require any kind of primary key, as it does not store any data into the database table. It is just used for the performing of internal table operations. It is also used in function module, in global classes, in the program, just for the holding of data on temporary basis. As I mentioned, it can be a combination of different components. So here we can see we have the character field, there is a date field, there is a num_c field, and this is called the nested structure. Like inside this, there is one more structure embedded. So this is an example of nested structure. Now how to create a structure? Go to SC11. In the data type, select ZU str. Click on create. Here select the second radio button, that is structure. Let's say employee master structure. So here we have to enter component which we want to include. Here I'm selecting as the employee ID, the title in the first name. Now here this declare is in type method, so we have to give the components a reference type. Just like table, in structure also we can use the predefined type. Like instead of data element, we can go with predefined type. Now let me predefined type means instead of data element, we can use directly the predefined type as, let's say, num_c, amount of length 10, let's say mobile number, save, check, activate. So in this way we can create a simple structure, and all the objects which we create in the data dictionary, that is SC11, are called as the global data objects. This means that we can use these objects in the program at any time, because those we are defining in the database level. So this is a simple structure which we can use in the program. We'll have the better understanding when you are actually using in your ABAP program. So this is the type of structure in data dictionary.